Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the Perchy TV. Spurs beat Liverpool, but all the talk is about VAR and the referees. PGMOL will come out with a statement saying that Diaz shouldn't have been ruled offside for the opening goal. We're going to dive into all of it because I've got a lot to talk about. A little bit of a rant, a little bit of an irritation from my part that I think we need to really discuss. Listen, and before we do that, please like and subscribe to the channel. See you on the flip side.
What a fantastic run! He scored! Amazing goal by Ricky Villa. The big man from Argentina went round 1, 2, 3.
And welcome back. Yeah, yesterday, Tottenham Hotspur beat Liverpool 2-1, but all the talk is about three letters, VAR. Now, guys, what do we do about it? Because for me, I have been a massive advocate to get rid of this system out of football. It is killing the game. Whether it's for Tottenham, against Tottenham, or if it's for another team, against another team in another game, it's a shambles. The whole thing needs to be scrapped. It is allowed referees to get away with murder on pitches that have made absolute howling mistakes. They've gotten away with it because it's easier to go to VAR and someone sat in a box in Heathrow. It's got to go. Yeah, Diaz should be given. But when Liverpool fans sit there and tell me about they've been absolutely robbed, I find it, I can't, do you know what? I find it comical. I find it absolutely comical because I can give you example after example where Spurs have been absolutely shafted in it. And it's absolutely crazy. You've got Lucas Moura's handball, like that one against Sheffield United when he's got absolutely fouled in the build-up and he's been given his handball when Harry Kane's goal disallowed. Harry Kane ruled offside here. Somehow that's offside, by the way. Ruled offside. Again, another game that's cost us 3 points. You've got this one, another one that cost us a penalty given for this, by the way. Eric Dyer's not even looking at the ball and it's given us handball. And the Pierre de Resistance, by the way, this is the one that is absolutely farcical. That is given us handball. That is given us handball against Musa Sissoko in one of the biggest games of football. So cry me a river when people want to sit there and say, "Oh, it's all against us." We've had our fair share, and other teams have had their fair share. I'm not, if I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be absolutely outraged. But you're not outraged when it benefits you. And this is the part where football fans have to unite. Whether it's for your team or against your team, you should be against VAR. This is, call it what you want, a public appeal, whatever you want to call it. Football fans need to unite against it. It is ruining the football. We have to wait minutes and minutes for a decision. If the decision if you can't make a critical decision in 30 seconds, get on with football. I didn't think Curtis Jones was a red card. I thought, for me, that was very harsh on the sense of it. People go against me and say, "Oh, it is," but look, from looking at it, he slid on top of the ball and caught the player. He's not intentionally trying to hurt Basuma, right? That for me was never, it's not a red card. It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card for a dangerous tackle that it is what it is, right? Listen, yeah, if Basuma could have had his leg broken, blah, 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 and stuff, I get all that. I get it. But those things happen in football. Not justifying it, but it does. It happens in football. We can't be giving red cards because of the injury. That's when we're then policing football in a well weird way. Because you can start sending people off for valid tackles that have their fall or whatever, and that for me you can't do. You can't be policing on the foul. You police it on the foul, not on an injury. If an injury happens, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm thick and tired of people defending this technology. It's crap. Whatever happened to let the referees refereeing the game? Stop allowing computers and people sat watching monitors to referee it. We might as well, if that's the case, we might as well get to a stage where there's no point having a referee on the pitch. Have some guy sat in a box room do you know what I mean? Someone sat in a box room in Heathrow refereeing the game. Not for me. We're not getting what we expected out of this. We were told clear and obvious. When a clear and obvious mistake has happened, they will overturn the decision. Like, for example, if a player is 3 yards offside and scores and they don't flag it as offside, clear and obvious. We don't need lines. We don't need 3 or 4 different camera angles to judge it. And the one thing I'll say about the Curtis Jones one, I'll flip back to that for just 1 second. Look at how they showed it. They didn't show it in real time. And that, for me, is a key one. They put the still image up for him to referee it and where Curtis Jones caught Basuma. For me, it isn't. If show that in real time and look, any football player will go, well, what am I meant to do? I've got my foot has got the ball, I've caught the ball, and yes, I've caught the player on the follow-through. We're now sending players off for winning the ball but catching a player. That's not what it's about. Dangerous with intent. There was no intent there. It wasn't even dangerous. He catches the player, yes. But where are we going with this? The policing of football now is ridiculous. We're going to get to a non-contact sport. We don't want that. Some of the best things are when we see a proper defender go in for a tackle and win the ball. Pedro Porro is a great example. What a tackle we made in, I think it was the second half, when Liverpool were counter-attacking on us. Comes in out of nowhere. Great tackle. We can't police tackling like we do. When it's dangerous and it is clearly a crazy challenge, send the player off. I didn't think that was on Curtis Jones, and Liverpool will feel aggrieved. I know people will sit there and go, yeah, because all people see is the still image. Show the whole build-up play from when Curtis Jones lost the ball and he's gone to recover it. Go and watch it all. He's gone to recover the ball, right, after losing it. We can't be policing that. Listen, I've got so many examples where red cards have been given for that sort of thing. And like when they use the still image, yeah, because the still image looks worse. When you slow it down, it makes it 10 times worse. Where are we going with football? Where are we going? But my point here is VAR. VAR. It is not fit for purpose. And if you still sit back and support it and go, oh, well, it's the people that use it that are ruining it. Fine. But we had those people were referees that were on the pitch refereeing games of football. Now what they're doing is they're micro-analysing football. Sat back going, oh, well, his toenail's offside, so we've got to rule that offside. Oh, well, he's got a rather large nose and the tip of his nose is offside. He's offside. Oh, well, he's got really long hair and his hair is dangled offside. He's offside. Mental. We need a solution. But the refereeing standards in the UK right now are at an all-time low. All the fans that support it, I urge you guys now to go to your local non-league team and go and watch a game of football. I urge it. And I mean it right now. The next time your local team plays football, go and watch a game that's in the non-league. If you're in the Tottenham area, go and watch Haringey Borough. Go and watch Enfield Town. I bet you watch that game and you go, do you know what? This is refreshing. This is a refreshing game of football. We're not getting the ref putting his finger to the ear every 5 minutes. You're not getting 15 minutes of added time because they've spent 5 minutes trying to judge if insert player was offside by his toenail. Refreshing, right? I don't care. This is the one point I will not back down on. VAR has ruined football. It has. Scrap it. Get rid of it now. Go back to referees refereeing a game. We had mistakes before VAR. We're getting equally as many with it. So what's the point having this system in? What's the point? It's not doing its job. Its job, when we were told when it was coming in, it was eradicating clear and obvious mistakes. It hasn't done that. Because look at yesterday. The clear and obvious mistake was that Diaz was onside, and the linesman flagged offside. Also, by the way, aren't the linesmen meant to flag after the event? Didn't do that. So, what's the point, right? What is the point? If we're all sat here, I'm just sick and tired of it. It's ruined football. It's ruined the game. Listen, I know it's benefited my team this time, but I know if it happens against Luton, we'll all be losing our collective minds. That's why I don't celebrate VAR decisions. And Liverpool fans, this one is to you. If you've got to the end of this video, Liverpool fans, this one's for you. I don't want to see any single Liverpool fan celebrating a VAR decision that goes your way. You've had it yesterday where it's completely gone against you. The second you celebrate a result because of a VAR decision, you're as bad as everyone else. And on that note, I'm going to leave it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Tottenham are undefeated as we go to the next Saturday against Luton Town on the early kickoff. One man that isn't undefeated, and that's Harry Kane. See you later, guys. Peace out.
And here's Kane! He sits on Tottenham's loftiest perch, beyond even the great Greaves. Spurs' most lavish scorer of all time.